Hi everyone. Today I want to talk about something a little personal because when something bad is happening in our personal lives, it can't but not affect our work lives, right? I remember when I was going through a really painful end of a relationship that was quite unexpected. There was cheating involved and a whole host of lies. I had to move out of my home and I was a mess. And I didn't know who I could trust, who I couldn't. The person I thought I was going to spend my life with turned out to be my worst enemy. And I remember my boss at the time said to me, Stephanie, come to work and go gangbusters. Why don't you just put it in a box and compartmentalize and focus on work and give work your all? And I looked at him like, and of course it was a man, I looked at him like, could you be that insensitive? How can I put this in a box? And he was like, don't let what happened here ruin your life. And I'm like, okay, as if I wanted it to ruin my life. I was emotionally in a bad place and I needed support. So if you find yourself in some sort of situation, it could be something like what I went through. It could be the end of your marriage. It could be the illness of a child or miscarriages or whatever it is, a death of a relative. Just know that you are not supposed to just leave it at the door. That's easier said than done, right? And it's simply just incredibly unrealistic. We are human beings with real feelings and we are real people, and we can't just check our emotions at the door and give our all day long. I did try one of the things he said and it worked for me, which was to give myself certain points during the day when I could ruminate over it. So maybe it was first thing in the morning, maybe it was at the end of the day. But all of this involves us having total control over our emotions and the things happening around us, which we don't. So the best advice I could give you is to find an employer who gives you grace, who is understanding. And if you need to take time off for you. Because if it's affecting your performance and you're worried that they will then use that against you, you have rights, right? There's Family Leave Medical Act. There's a leave of absence. I didn't know these things were available to me and I didn't take advantage of them, and I should have. You don't want to be in a position where your job performance is suffering and they can use whatever's going on in your personal life against you, although there are laws that say that you can't do that. So I hope this is helpful. Just know that you're not supposed to have it all together all the time. And I don't know anybody who does. And there's a lot of people who have struggled with personal issues like this or mental health issues, and they're still incredibly successful, and they have found balance and they have found employers who get them. This is my advice. Reach out to me if you ever want to talk about this. Having gone through this, I am absolutely understanding of these sorts of things.